I have to jump on here because pretty much it just keeps going. It is the gift that keeps on giving. And then rumors were going around like probably like a month and a half, two ago, that I have to wear the jersey. I have the Colorado Avalanche jersey on. And then we saw a bunch of stuff that was on the wonderful world of Instagram where let's just say, let's just put together, it's going to happen, guys. It's literally going to happen. I am putting this stuff off of my iCloud, and I got these pictures of, some of them are off the NHL shop. Some of them are actually off Spit and Chicklets. If you guys check that podcast out every once in a while, it's fantastic stuff. Guys, it's going to happen. The Colorado Avalanche are going to have the Québec Nordiques. They're going to have their jersey for their fourth heritage jersey. I don't have any words. I don't have words because there's a lot of people who have Québec Nordiques throwbacks in their collection. As a Fanatics, even if it would have been Adidas Prime Green, under Fanatics, what would it look like? And I'm going to tell you right now, it's not any different than you would have ever imagined. I'm dead serious. So as you look at this, I can zoom in. It is not any different than you would have expected. Let's just go over it. Simple enough. It is the exact same thing they wore in the late 90s before the team moved to Denver in the mid 90s before they came Colorado Avalanche. It is the exact same thing. The Fleur-de-Lis on the shoulders, Fleur-de-Lis on the bottom, the big N logo it's an iconic logo. It's right up there with the Whalers. The IMA, get rid of the ads. And this is the exact, they did not even need to change a thing. The white collar stays the same. You get you get the shield in the middle. That's probably, besides the stupid ad, the only change to this jersey. That's it. That is all you can have. That's all you need. And we just see pictures of this is Landeskog in the actual jersey. If you saw a bunch of like pieces all over Instagram where they were showing off the helmets, they were showing off as you can see in the background, where they were changing the nameplates and everything. This is an absolute, I don't have any words. It is the exact same font, word font, number font from the 80s and the early 90s, 70s, 80s, 90s, before they moved. They've only had really two or three jerseys ever. Unless you just went from the old blue to the Nordique blue. There was some really contrast weird stuff. And then remember, they were supposed to have the that wolf dog, and that was supposed to be the big rebrand where they were supposed to be like emerald green and burgundy. And this is official now, as we just see just some Fleur-de-Lis, just some last pictures. Here's probably one of the best pictures. This is Landeskog on the ice in front of the goal. It is the exact same. Oh, good Lord. It is the exact same. It's throwback. It brings back memories. It brings back just where they were when they were playing at the Le Colisée. Colorado is hitting a home run with this. This is actually going to be their fourth jersey. I was wondering and double checking on everything that was going on. And what I mean by that is, were they going to use this as their official third jersey? No, I double checked, and they are still going to have their third jersey with the C on it, with the C on it. I had to double check through the wonderful world of the NHL uniform database, and I actually double checked there. And 21 to present, they still are going to have that triangle with the Colorado C on it, but it has been updated. If you check that out. If I could just zoom in here, let me just see if I can zoom in real quick. And that is official. They're still going to have that blue jersey, and they're officially brought the heritage uniform. It's official. It will also honor the 30th anniversary of them moving to Denver. And guys, I'm going to tell you what, 30th anniversary of that move to Denver. It is still the same, franchise. The funniest thing is, like, immediately once they moved to Colorado, they won a Stanley Cup. How crazy is that? But let's just be realistic. This is This is one of the coolest things that I've seen in the NHL for a while. And, Carolina's doing that with the Hartford Whalers, and they're doing it again. In fact, I bring this up on the Colorado Avalanche website. I'm going to try to zoom in there. They are going to be wearing these, 7 times. So it's if you have to go back, remember when the St. Louis Blues had their heritage jersey with the diagonal pattern, the blue with the diagonal, that was their heritage. They only wore that maybe 4 or 5 times. I can't remember off the top of my head. They're going to be doing this 7 times, and it'll say right here, October 23rd. And the unique thing about this is if you look at this, let me see if I can zoom in one more time. They're going to play the Carolina Hurricanes twice because it is Eastern Western, so they play each other only two times. They will be wearing their old throwbacks. They're not going to be Hurricanes versus the Avalanche. It's going to be Whalers versus Nordiques, and that is going to bring back so many memories. And if you look on here, they will play one against the Canadiens. They'll wear it against Toronto. Mostly, against Western Conference, they'll wear it against Vancouver. One time against Pittsburgh. It's not going to happen until March. So when I don't know if Pittsburgh goes there, I have to double check my schedule. But they're going to wear this 7 times in the season. I mean, this is a thing of beauty. We're seeing this back and just checking everything out as you see. I mean, that is a beautiful jersey, a beautiful throwback, and Colorado is hitting a grand slam wearing this and it's probably what we kind of wished. It was kind of having this as either a third or a specialty heritage jersey. They hit a slam dunk with the reverse retro during the pandemic, and now you're bringing this to life. Which brings me to the other thing, that if they are hitting a home run with this, what are the chances that you see this jersey? Your people in Quebec are ecstatic. They're happy. They want to see this brand. They want to see this brand back. The only kicker is you got somebody named Gary Bettman who will never, ever let the Quebec Nordiques back in the league. But when they see this, trust me when I say Colorado brings and recognizes their heritage. Don't get me wrong. But if Quebec wants back in the league, first off, if you got $2 billion in your bank account or in your pocket somewhere, take my money. But this is the biggest thing. I'm going to shut this video down. I didn't want this to go too long. This is just the firmest thing, to the point where Quebec is a hockey city. It's not a big city. It will be labeled as a small market, but the Nordiques are legendary, and they definitely deserve to be back. If it's in that big grab bag of 4, it looks like it's going to be Atlanta, Houston. If Arizona gets land, then they're coming. Then the Coyotes are coming back. But what about Quebec? Give some props to the city, to Denver and the Colorado Avalanche for doing this. This video is over. I'm getting my hat ready to throw, because are you happy that you're going to see this? Is this one of the coolest things you've ever seen? I think this is one of the funkiest things I've ever seen. And will I buy this jersey? Maybe down the road, because I'm telling you right now, as I do this video, I looked on Fanatics website. There's nothing any higher than a 46 in most of them. Now, as I do this video, it could be changed. But guys, what do you think? The Nordiques, technically, are back. Bars closed. Hit the subscribe if you like the video and all that stuff. And I'll see you in the next one.